I'm gonna let you guys in on a little not so secret secret. Everybody's always talking about manual mode and how you're not a professional photographer if you're not shooting in full manual control. Well, the truth is, majority of photographers are not using full manual control. They're using aperture priority or shutter priority. Now, sure, when I'm in the studio, I am shooting on full manual control, but I'm usually set at a 1/200th of a second, ISO at a native 64, which this camera will do, and then adjusting my aperture for the way that I want the picture to come out. But in the studio, I have complete control of the lighting. When I'm shooting outdoors, I'm using aperture priority so that the camera controls the shutter speed and the ISO speed while I'm adjusting the aperture to get my correct depth of field. But of course, that's also within limits. I set it so that the ISO can never come above a certain number and that the shutter speed doesn't come below a certain number. I always want my shutter speed generally to be no lower than, I usually go 1/150th of a second. I don't really like getting much lower than that. Otherwise, it tends to have a bit of a blur to it, almost like it's out of focus. When I'm shooting concerts, I'm generally shooting on a shutter priority speed because I want to be able to freeze motion when I want, but I want to be able to come down to a 1/25th of a second so that I can get some of the effects, some of the blur effects when I am shooting concerts.